You know, I woke up at 3 a.m. on Sunday, and I was just couldn't go back to sleep, worrying, thinking, kind of stressing. You know, I wanted more than anything, I wanted to have a dawn in one piece and finding the bike to be safe.
A race day at Pikes, you don't get a sighting run, you don't see the hill. For me, the process is just kind of mental preparation. I'm visualizing my run. I studied some of my onboard video, just kind of go over the run in my head.
You know, knowing that we have a competitive bike and knowing what we're up against. I mean, we're up against super bikes. We're up against bikes that have been, you know, millions of dollars, years of development time, and years of history. This motorcycle had none of that.
Everybody knew in the back of their minds that this would be a competitive package. And that's really what we came with. That was our intention. We didn't want to just go and compete. We didn't want to just show up and race, right? We wanted to win.
This mountain. It's a public road in a national park with 30-mile-an-hour speed limit signs, and these guys are going over 100 miles an hour. It rains, it gets windy. During the end of one of our practice sessions, it even snowed on us. It's 20 degrees in the morning. By the time we leave the mountain, it's 80 degrees. So, you know, you start with a parka on and down to a t-shirt by the time you leave the mountain.
Key thing here was don't stall the bike. So I hung onto the bars. You know, they put crash protection in just the right places. Managed to keep it running. Kept the throttle hand on there. The handlebar never even hit the ground. And popped back up, got the clutch in before I rocked it up, and I just took a breath. I'm like, okay, we're not chasing the top three anymore. Now we're just gonna ride to a class win. That's the goal here.
Well, when the race began and Don took off, everybody was stoked. They were all excited to see Don come by. We saw his first split time, and everybody was listening to the radio and hearing these first split times, and it was really competitive. He was second fastest out of all motorcycle entries, which was killer. Everybody was excited about that. And then we saw the second split time was a little bit slower. So when Don came through our corner, he buzzed the crowd a little bit, which was pretty cool. And the crowd just went wild.
Everybody we work with are really, they're the best. We end up with the best riders, the best mechanics, the best machinery sometimes, just because I think people sense the outcome is going to be really positive when you get that kind of team together. So, yeah, we're very lucky.
riding a swift pace, gonna make it to the summit, and then going through just past 17 Mile, you know, left-right combination, it sputtered. I felt it just kind of cut back, and then it ran for a moment, and then it just died. Yeah, the mountain throws, you know, throws some real hurdles at you, and once again, the mountain won.
Pikes is an incredible place. It's not really a place for human beings. And sometimes that mountain just doesn't want you on it. And sometimes it doesn't want you to finish, and sometimes it does what it wants. And to be able to go up there and push man and machine literally against nature, and it's a true test.